guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a 10-minute glam, like a real 10-minute glam. What I'm gonna do is I'm putting on my timer, go through a full glam together. You can take pieces of my routine and sort of fit it into your routine because I know everybody's 5 to 10 minutes looks differently in the morning. From here on out, the video will have no cuts because I really want to try to keep this like a true 10-minute glam. So I'm gonna start my timer. And we're gonna do 10 minutes. I feel like when I put a timer on, it's gonna feel like like I'm under pressure, but it's okay. We're gonna do 10 minutes. Can you see that? Oh yes, you can. So we're gonna start, perfect. This is gonna go off when it's done. So the first thing I like to start with is a foundation. Like I told you guys, I do a full base and I put about like 2.5 pumps. Sometimes I'm like, why isn't the foundation foundationing? It's because I'm not putting on enough. So we're gonna do that now. I've already skin prepped as well. I put on my eczema cream. I have eczema on my eye. So I've just kind of been treating my entire face with like an eczema skin routine, but it is really hydrating. So it is really helping this dry patch, but I don't know if makeup is the best for it right now. Oh no, I'm losing time because I need to open my mirror. You know what, I could use the finder as well. So to save me some time, this is what I use, my beauty blender. I like to go in with a brush if I have more time because I like a brush finish a little bit better. But I've actually been using both the brush and beauty blender. Okay. Perfection. Now we're gonna go in with concealer. I've been mixing my concealers lately and I've been loving the finish. So I'm using this Lancome concealer and we're just gonna put this all underneath the eye. And this is what I'm mixing it with, my color corrector from Vasanti. So this is a color correcting concealer, but because the concealer that I just put on the Lancome one, it's not as brightening. So I like to mix these two and it kind of comes out looking fire. I'm gonna show you guys. So I'm gonna use a brush for concealer. I always use a brush for concealer because I feel like it just gets in there and the beauty blender soaks up way too much concealer. So I always use a brush. Do you see, look at that finish. I really love mixing these two because the brightening color corrector, it's a color corrector, but I feel like it's subtle enough where I can also use it as a little bit of like a brightening concealer. If I use too much, I think it's gonna show up a little orange. My heater will go off, by the way. It is a very annoying thing that happens during filming. But remove. Okay, perfect. I feel like a brush is like 10 times faster when it comes to concealer as well. I feel like with the beauty blender, I'm just tapping it in and I have to add more. All right, we're gonna use some powder. I have some loose powder here. This is the one size powder. And I have my little powder puff. I'm just going to take some off my hand here. And then we're gonna go in and tap. And I like to do the rest all over my face. Okay, how much time do I have left? 6 minutes? Am I gonna have time for brows? I don't know. Okay, we're gonna take some blush. I'm actually gonna go with like a little corally blush. I'm gonna go in with the corally blush and we're gonna go on that. I feel like 10 minutes, I never know how much 10 minutes is. Maybe I've been doing like a 15 to 20 minute routine and I thought I was doing 10. Okay, perfect. Let's pick up what I dropped real quick. Oh, and I dropped it. It always happens during filming, doesn't it? Okay. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna do some quick brows, and I've been using eyeshadow as my brows because I lost my brow pencil, and I feel like it's somewhere in this room. I just don't know where I put it. But I think I'm pro with the eyeshadow. I think it's this is how I learned how to do my eyebrows when I was younger, so. This is what I feared would take me the most time too, because I don't want to look like a crazy eyebrow lady when I go out. Okay. Perfection. Oh, I'm impressed with my skills. Okay, so for eyeshadow, I actually do this a lot. I take 2 shimmers, so I'm gonna take a pink shimmer and I'm gonna go right in the inner corner first. Putting this right on the lid. I'm gonna blend it out with a brush in a second. But I do a shimmer in the inner corner. And I just take my fingers, I'm not very precise. Okay, perfect. And then I grab a pop of color. So today I'm using orange because I use like a little coral on my cheeks. And we're gonna go right on the other side. Blend it in the middle. And then I'm gonna grab a blending brush. And then we're going to just blend this. And this has no color on it. I'm just making sure everything is blended here. Let me get a time check. Oh, we have 3 minutes. Not bad. I feel like this gives me a little bit of glam, a little bit of something too. And it's just a very pretty color combination. If you want, I'm gonna go in with some matte eyeshadow. I'm gonna go in with a brown and maybe line my lash line just a little bit. Give it a little bit of a smoky look. Perfect. Oh, she looks good. All right, now mascara. This is what's gonna take me the longest, to be honest. But I'm gonna try my best to at least get some on there. If you wanna pop on some lashes, you can. That just takes me personally forever. I don't know why I'm bad at popping on lashes, or just like, I think I'm just impatient. Truly, because I feel like the glue is not tacky enough. It's always lifting up. I've thought about lash extensions because it would make my life easier, but that's a commitment, you know? My trick here is I look down into the mirror to like really not get any on my lid. It's tough not to get on your lid, like I got some on my lid already. This, which I try to clean up while I go. Wow, the heater is silent now, and I feel like it could have been silent like 5 minutes ago, but okay. Okay, heater. Okay, perfect. If you want to do bottom lashes, you can, of course. I usually skip it because I want my eyes to be bright today. Okay, so we're gonna go in with lips finally, and I'm using the Milani. This is my favorite lip liner ever. It's called Spice. It's a nice little nude color. And then, oh, we're done. Okay, the only thing that I was gonna add is my gloss on top, and I was pretty much done. So let's just add this. And that is it. That is all I was gonna add. And here is the final look. This is my 10-minute glam, my go-to 10-minute glam. Still do a full base, I still do glittery eyes, I still try to get a nice little lip combo in there. So some things I want to point out when I did that routine. Beauty blender for foundation and a brush for concealer saves me loads of time. This brush is it's a no name brand brush. I got this as a gift. Perfect, you see this like slanted shape. It fits underneath the eye perfectly and it gives me a flawless blend every time. Like I said with Beauty Blender on concealer, it always picks up way more concealer than I like. For foundation, I still love using a full coverage foundation, and make sure you're using a lot of foundation. I usually use like 2.5 pumps of foundation because you gotta put the makeup on. You gotta put the makeup on to get this type of base. The brows always take me a little bit longer, but I usually just go straight in with eyeshadow when I'm in a rush. I actually think if I had my pencil, I would have gone faster. Here is the final look. I'm not touching this, I'm not moving it. I'm actually done getting ready for the day. If you guys have any suggestions or if you have any questions, let me know down below. Of course, I will see you in my next tutorial.